She is relatively a new member for the club. She is an editor by profession. But to me, I think that's her part-time job. Her full-time job actually is a mom. She's here tonight because her daughter is also here in Sunway Uni. So today when I asked her, how should I introduce you? And she just mentioned, just talk about the speech itself. And when she shared with me the speech title, it already got my attention. She's going to talk about mere standards of beauty in Malaysia. When you talk about these controversial topics, for sure, it's going to be very interesting. So, Toastmaster Esther Lim, mere standards of beauty in Malaysia. Mere standard of beauty in Malaysia. Toastmaster.
Ivan is right. I started wanting to talk about male standards of beauty in Malaysia, about what men find beautiful in Malaysian women, and also about how women, suffer from this. Someone actually texted me yesterday night. This is an interesting topic because I have been suffering from this all this while. So, wait, hold on. We would have started something like that about how, men like physical beauty and it can be, very superficial. And it would be all about fire and brimstone and how we have been suffering because, all this while we have no sense of self-esteem anymore. Then of course the devil came into me. Yes, the devil came into me and I thought, why not turn things around? Instead of male standards of beauty in Malaysia, we can turn it around and say standards of male beauty in Malaysia. So now, we can talk about the man and what is gorgeous about men in Malaysia. Come on! Guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is also a very good way to win an argument. The English language is so fantastic. Just by switching around the word male from front to middle, the meaning is different. So please bear that in mind when you have an argument with your loved one and you want to win. So okay, we will start with standards of, some very good standards, male standards, but I think they are a bit too old. So let's talk about Malaysian male. So we have here a very, very interesting guy. He is actually a social media influencer. You all may or may not know him. Do you all know him? Do you know what Doyok?
No.
This guy is social media gold because he has 1.6 million followers on Instagram. And he actually is famous for only one thing, the dandified British style. So he's a fashion influencer and he's very good with his facial hair, very nice and well groomed. So you have, because of that, because he started that, what happened was there were lots of people who followed in his wake. So let's look at the one Toyok wannabes in Malaysia. I try to be Muhibah. I try to be Muhibah by giving Indian example, Malay example, old example. I tried to find Chinese example, but I couldn't because I think Chinese men don't have enough hair. So let's go to the next type of male standard of beauty in Malaysia. So here you have the macho hunks. Now this one needs no explanation. I don't even have to tell you about it because machismo is something that is universally accepted all over the world. So now you have Jordan, the Mr. Durian, remember him? And you have Rowan Chen, he's actually half Indian, half Chinese, gorgeous. And he also owns, he's a businessman and owns many businesses. And then you have Adi Putra, who has 2 wives. And there was this huge controversy. But anyway, they are very macho and very good looking. So now we'll go to the third standard of male beauty in Malaysia. So you have the boy next door. This is, if you're going to get married, girls, this is the kind of man you want to bring home to your mother because she will love him at first sight. Okay, so here you have Awar Ashari, who is a fantastic actor and also a fantastic social media star with like influencer followers in the millions. And then you have JC from Ola Bola. And I tried to find a boy next door Indian guy, but I really couldn't find. I was trawling everywhere, going on social media, and finally I went on this Facebook site called Malaysian Handsome Indian Guys. And I found Mr. Coco. But, you know, he's really cute. I love his, you know, kitteny eyes, and I love his lovely hair, and I really wanted to stroke it. So I thought, okay, he makes a really good boy next door. Ladies, don't you agree with me? Now, this is the Flower Boys. I don't know if you've heard. How many of you watch Korean movies? Come on, tell the truth. Okay, so few. Are you sure, guys? So anyway. If you know about Korean movies, you will know about the Flower Boys. And basically, these Korean men have very pretty, effeminate faces, but also very masculine bodies. Yeah. So here you have Nicholas Teo, who was Mr. Astro. He won a talent contest in 2003. He's not doing much now, but he's a very good example of Flower Boy. So I thought I'll show it to you. And also you have Rizal Jafar. He is. Don't you think he looks exactly like Johnny Depp? But yeah, he's also an actor and social media star. And you have here this really gorgeous male specimen called Sham Ratnam. So you have some really gorgeous Flower Boys over here. So you might be wondering, you know, where am I going with this? So women, we are not happy sometimes because, you know, we feel objectified by men, and you know, we are, you know, we feel like, you know, men are actually objectifying us. But when you look at these men, and these gorgeous men, who set the standards of these men? You know, who set the standards of what is gorgeous or not gorgeous? Let's give you an example. When you actually watch Korean movies, and I don't know whether you all know the famed shower scene where the guy comes out of the shower and he removes his towel. Then he removes his shirt. Yes, just the shirt. I'm not going any further. But when he removes his shirt, he, you know, that is actually set because the directors want ratings. And why is it? Because women watch these movies, and women want to see good-looking men. So just like men objectify women, we objectify men too. So where do we go next? The thing is, if you look at it globally, overall, the objectifying is part and parcel of life. However, we are all also looking at inclusive beauty. Now, what is inclusive beauty? Let me show you. So here we have Winnie Harlow, a model, supermodel. She's been in all the major shows, and she is also someone who suffers from a skin disease called vitiligo. And you have here a very beautiful, curvaceous model, as well as one here who has albinoism. So you see now, the world is actually accepting all sorts of beauty, and it's not only for men, for women. Men are also going, you know, following in women's footsteps. So women have to start first, but men have followed in women's footsteps. So you have this model who's actually 5'6". So he's a bit short for a male model. So he actually started a sort of a trend on his own. And this particular model is actually a he. But, you know, very gorgeous. Now she's a transsexual. He was trying to decide whether to do women's shows or men's shows, and now he is totally into women. He's totally gone as a woman. So he has chosen to be female. And then you have a albino guy. So what I'm trying to say here is that women and men, we should be inclusive. We are living in a country of inclusism because we are all about, you know, multiracial. So let's, you know, be inclusive of one another and think about it as beauty is inclusive. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Esther.